Hello and welcome to the WIHS Journal Public Affairs program. I'm Jerry Williams. Well, she was celebrated for 21 years in the field of real estate. I'm talking about our dear sister in the Lord, Barbara Clerice. And I caught up with Barbara as she was celebrated at the Hawthorne in Berlin. Hear our conversation happening now on the WIHS Journal. It's news and public affairs. Here we are at the conclusion of an amazing celebration. We are gathered together to celebrate a realtor extraordinaire. I'm talking about Barbara Clerice. 21 years. How you feeling?
I feel good, Jerry. Very, very good. I mean, 21, it's a long time. It's a big deal. So I'm just grateful. I am thankful and just truly blessed, to be able to say I've been doing real estate for actually over 21 years, but 21 years as a realtor.
What's the backstory? How did it all begin for you?
I like to say I got into real estate by accident, but, nothing is really by accident. Right. I actually worked at the courts as a legal advocate, and I got laid off and was unemployed for about a year. One of the attorneys that I knew from court introduced me to a couple who did mortgages and real estate. So I started as a mortgage processor for them, for the wife who did the mortgage. The husband approached me one day and he said, hey, if you go take the exam, take the classes, go take the exam, I'll pay for it. So I said, hey, what do I have to lose? And here I am 21 years later.
Bada bing, bada boom at Casa Mia at the Hawthorne here in Berlin. And you're well loved because the turnout was magnificent. How do you feel about the turnout?
Very, very blessed, to see a room filled with past clients, current clients, my colleagues, some that I grew up in the business with, my mentors, my agents, my friends, my family, clients who turned into family. So just really blessed. My heart is truly filled. If
you're just joining us, I am with Barbara Clerice, owner, operator of Elite Legacy Realty, LLC. She's a sister in the Lord. It's not just a job for you, it's your ministry.
It is my ministry, Jerry. Real estate is definitely not a job. It is what I love to do. This is what I was put here for. Mm-hmm. I love putting families in homes. It's just really what I love to do.
We can hear the accent. Tell the folks where you're from.
St. Lucia!
Proudly St. Lucian.
If all the wonders in the world, St. Lucia's only meant for me. So much history to be told and so much more for eyes to see. The colors feel the love. I can tell you all the way.
Yes, very proudly St. Lucia.
Number one honeymoon destination of the world.
Is that right?
It is. St. Lucia is the number one honeymoon destination of the world.
As Johnny Carson would say, I did not know that.
Well, now you do.
Wow, that's great information. Talk about your island real quick.
It's a small island, 238 square miles, under 180,000 people, so very small. Just a beautiful island, very rich in resources. We have the volcanoes, the famous sulfur springs. If you ever go there, you have to go get a dip. It's the best spa day you will ever have. Just love my island, love the people.
Outside of real estate, what are some of your hobbies?
I love party planning. It's something that I love. I love baking.
Yes.
I'll have to bake you some stuff. I'm pretty good at it.
You like experimenting in the kitchen.
I do. I love it. I love it. I love cooking. I love baking, making cakes and stuff like that. I do. And I love the arts. I love acting, doing plays. So, yeah.
And that's my connection with Barbara is through the acting, not the real estate, through stage plays, skits, and things of that nature. So you still have a passion for that?
I do. I really have. It's a great outlet, right? Just to be able to go and be someone or something that you're not.
Right.
So I just really love that avenue that I have.
You did a Lifetime movie thing or something like that?
Yeah. I was an extra. If you blinked, you missed me. But it was wishing and hoping. So, yeah.
Barbara Clerice is my guest. She had people drive all the way as far as New York to come and celebrate with her. So I could see the love in the room. People are just drawn to you. You're obviously operating in your giftings and in your wheelhouse. You have a passion. You're connecting with people. I've heard it mentioned that some of these showings that you have turn out to be ministering to people, and there's tears and there's testimonies, and I'm sure you could talk about some of those stories.
Absolutely. You have no idea how many times I've been in the middle of an empty living room just ministering to my clients. You know, sometimes we just start a conversation and, you know, it's not just about selling the house, but there's a need, so we have to address it. And, you know, sometimes there's tears, you know, it's a lot of that. It's the tears, it's the laughter. We really go through the process together. I really get to know my clients. It's not just selling them a house and just moving forward. You know, they become family.
Yeah, you really have a heart for people, because even going back to before real estate, you were involved in domestic violence.
Yes.
And that sort of thing,
Yes.
right?
That's what I went to college for. That's what I got my degree in human services. And I worked at Hartford Superior Court as a legal advocate for domestic violence agency. So I really do have a passion to help people, especially women.
Now she's selling tons and tons of houses. So if you have a house for sale or want to buy, just come see Barbara Clerice. You've held workshops for first-time home buyers in the past. Are you still open or doing that?
I am. I do that. You know, first-time home buyers just have a special spot in my heart. It's just something about handing keys to someone for the first time. And sometimes people don't even realize that they could have that dream of home ownership. I remember a particular client. She was actually a friend. She came to me. She called me up. She said, hey, you know, I don't think I could buy a house, but can you just tell me what I need to do?
Right.
And literally, long story short, from that conversation, 2 months later, she was in a home.
Boom.
And still to today, she cannot believe it. She really has a great story. I love that circle of clients because she was the first of, I believe, 4 or 5 very close friends, and she referred each and every one, and they each bought a house from me. So that's what we do. We don't leave anybody behind. Home ownership is really something that's attainable. People just sometimes don't know how to go about doing it. So I love educating, especially first-time home buyers, and how to get into their first home. So we do the credit repair, credit counseling, all of it.
It must be a wonderful and gratifying feeling every time you go through the process with a family or a man or a woman, and it's closed, and to see the joy. You get to celebrate and experience that joy with them, don't you?
Yes, absolutely, and I love it. You know, there are some agents who don't go to the closing table. I go to every single closing table that I can. There's very few that I miss because it's just something. You have to see the client through the end, and I definitely see them through the end. Just to see that joy, just to hand them their keys, it's really, really gratifying.
And if someone want to reach out to you, how can they?
Just give me a call. My number is 860-833-0820, and I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So you could reach me on those outlets, and I just go by B. Clerice. So that's my first initial for Barbara. So it's B, Clerice. And again, my number is 860-833-0820.
She's our sister in the Lord, Barbara Clerice of Elite Legacy Realty, broker owner. God bless you. Congratulations once again. And thank you for your time. And keep fighting the good fight of faith. And thank you for inviting me to this celebration.
And thank you for accepting the invite and being here with me. And I appreciate you. God bless you, Jerry.
God bless you. Peace.
Thank you.
No other island in the sun could ever replace you in my heart. And if I ever plan to leave, I go tell you from the start. To my land of birth, to the place I love. Put up your online, sing out the song. I am a down proud Lucian. Represent the land where you from. I am a down proud Lucian. Proud Saint Lucian. I never raise the flag till I die. I am a down proud Lucian.
yes, indeed, she's a proud St. Lucian. You just heard my conversation with Barbara Clerice, owner-operator of Elite Legacy Realty. And she was recently elected first vice president of the board for the Greater Hartford Association of Realtors. Congratulations, Barbara Clerice. If you would like more information about what you heard today, call WIHS 860-346-1049, 860-346-1049. I'm Jerry Williams for the WIHS Journal. It's news and public affairs.